After finding 200,000 hens infected with a lethal strain of bird flu in a nearby state, Michigan farmers are becoming increasingly concerned. Reporter Alex Jokic shows us why the outbreak is something that's on the radar of every poultry farmer in the area, as this particular strain is incredibly deadly for birds.
We're all being very vigilant and will continue to be that way.
The H5N2 strain has wiped out more than 1 million turkeys at farms in Minnesota, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and the Dakotas over the past month. And just yesterday, we saw the first case of the virus in a commercial chicken farm in Wisconsin.
We are pretty much surrounded by cases at this point. That likely increases our odds that we may see something here in Michigan in the near future.
That has local poultry farmers on high alert.
We have 2 million birds here.
We'd normally expect to see some of those birds while out on a shoot with Vanda Bunny eggs in Martin. But today, all quiet. Due to heightened security, we weren't even allowed into a hen house.
You want to protect the birds so you can protect the consumer. Everybody wins. The
state poultry specialist tells us this strain is likely linked to the migration of wild birds back north and the dangers in the dirty details.
You're out taking a walk and you step in some goose poop. In that goose poop that you stepped in was some virus particles. And now when you've stepped into your chicken coop, you've transferred that virus particle.
Now, at this point, there are no confirmed cases of avian influenza in Michigan, and no human cases of bird flu have been reported. Well, it's official and it's a record. Washington has hit bottom when it comes to snowpack, and that has implications from agriculture to fire season to preserving fish runs. Glenn Farley has the story.
Not far from the Stevens Pass ski area is an official site where they measure snow every year. And down here at the bottom of that tall plastic pipe, there is a frightening measurement, 15 inches. April is when snowpack is supposed to be at its peak. It's supposed to look like this.
114.
On and off for years, I've followed Scott Petit to this place. He works for an agency within the Federal Department of Agriculture called the National Resource Conservation Service that monitors water supplies around the nation.
Okay, we got 116.
These pictures taken in 2011 when the snow was at a near record high. Petit makes hundreds of these measurements every year. He's our state's expert on snowpack. And this year?
This is a record low snow year. It might not be a record drought year, but it's a record snow year. We have never measured this low amount of snow since we've been measuring snow.
Let's go up to satellite level. These images from the Washington Department of Ecology, contrasting 2013 to 2015. How bad is it? In a report released this week by NRCS, the state's snowpack is just 22% of normal. Look at these red dots. 74% of the long-term snow measuring sites in Washington are at record low levels. In the Olympics, snowpack is at just 3%. So even at 15 inches at that Snowtell site, it's worse at others.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, we have sites out there that have no snow. They recorded 0 snow on them on April 1.
But Petit says the biggest impacts will be to fish as rivers get lower earlier as soil moistures drop and aren't recharged. These hills could again see record wildfires. Some farmers could struggle. And the National Climate Prediction Center is forecasting a drought for both sides of the Washington Cascades, just not as serious on the west side.
With so little water to go around, tough choices will have to be made about which crops are planted and which go by the wayside. Well, as California's drought becomes more severe, farmers are taking drastic measures to survive. Reporter Lee Martinez shows us why a reduction in water allocations this year is forcing one farmer to cut his losses and his walnut trees.
20 acres from Paul Winger's 200-acre walnut grove are coming down. Winger planted the trees in 1988 and they still produce walnuts. But Winger's irrigation district is only giving farmers 16 inches of water this year, and Winger says not all of the trees can survive. He'll still have to pay property taxes on the barren land, but says the younger walnut trees produce more than the older ones. Winger says growers prefer the new cross-pollinated hybrid walnut trees.
If a walnut still took 11 years to start cash flowing, there wouldn't be as many people invested in walnuts like our older varieties are. Today, these varieties are like an almond. You're going to start cash flowing in the 5th to 6th year.
After 27 years, Wenger says it's still sad to see those 20 acres of trees go. Coming up right after the break, we'll take a full look at your weather forecast.